here we go. CEH is at the top of your tier 2 running backs.
Yeah. All right. Look, so we have to back up for a second. You know this as well as, better than anybody.
Yeah.
I was high on CEH, before the season ended. I remember us talking about it. We were sitting, before we had all this set up, we sat in your kitchen and recorded a podcast talking about CEH and his potential in the NFL. I remember doing that.
You were really big on him
we've
before
gone
you
along,
landed at the Chiefs.
Yeah, we've come a long way since then. I had him as my number 2 running back coming out of college, right? So I had it J.K. Dobbins, CEH, and then everybody else. That's saying something. I think I was probably one of the only ones that did that. I know that, Jonathan Taylor was a big name. I know DeAndre Swift was a big name. I had them all up there, but for my rankings, I have my own system that I built, and based on my rankings, CEH came up a little bit ahead. I know that was bold, but the Chiefs agreed with me because they made him the number 1 running back off the board. So I couldn't be that crazy. You can't shit on me too much because there's NFL teams that agreed. And then if you asked me before the draft, what is the perfect fit, the perfect team fit for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, I would have said it would be the Chiefs, but they would never take him at 32. That's exactly what I said, because I wouldn't have thought in a million years that the Chiefs would value him over everybody else. I thought I was a little bit crazy. I thought I was the only one saying that he was the number 2 running back.
Yeah.
Apparently not. They take him at 32. The second the draft ended, day 1, he was going to be my number 1 rookie off the board, right? He was going to be my number 1. I believed in him so much from that point. And then move on. Damian Williams opts out. Now he has the clear starting value. This is the it's a similar situation to what Kareem Hunt did last year. So what I did is I looked at what Kareem Hunt was able to produce in his 2018 rookie year with the same team, the same offense, but a worse team in general, right? This is still Alex Smith starting. Yeah. Exactly. Well, he had over 1,800 yards from scrimmage. He had 53 receptions and 11 touchdowns, 8 on the ground, 3 through the air. I have very similar numbers given to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Those numbers put him at running back 3 on my list, right? I didn't come into this saying I want Clyde Edwards-Helaire to be my number 3 running back. I knew he was going to be RB1. I knew that I was going to project him RB1. I just knew that based on the kind of production I expected him to have. Didn't expect him to be RB3, and I've gone back a couple times and looked and do I really believe this? Do I really believe this? Yeah, I really believe this. I think this could be low. I really do. I don't think I'm not sitting here saying this is the highest that he could go, that I'm putting him at his ceiling. I think he is more talented than Kareem Hunt. I think the Chiefs team is more talented than they were in 2018. So therefore, I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire has the potential to produce even more than what Kareem Hunt did in 2018, which was an awesome rookie season for him. Maybe I'm too high on him. I'm sure a lot of people will say I am, but this is where he lands, and I do believe in that type of production for him.
Yeah, I won't shy away from saying I think you're too high on him. I think one of the best things about Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and this goes to hurt him, this goes to hurt his value in my opinion, is that he's the running back for the Chiefs. I think that can help some players, but I think if your best quality is the team that you landed on, it says something to me. For me, he was my number 5 or 6. Honestly, he was my number 6 running back coming out. I had Cam Akers ahead of him too right there. Not saying that he wasn't super, super skilled, but we're talking 2 years ago, no one knows who CEH is. And I know in college guys burst on the scene, no one was talking about Joe Burrow as the number 1 pick. Yeah. Joe Burrow was a 6th round pick based off of last year. So things change. Chiefs agree with it. But for me, the favorite part about him is that he's on the Chiefs. There's other rookie running backs that I like their skill set more, that I feel like they have a higher ceiling if they are put into that same situation. With that being said, he belongs in tier 2.
Yeah.
At the top of tier 2, that's high. But kind of splitting hairs if we're talking running back 3 through 9, I guess, in a way. They're going to go right there. But you're saying based off of this, top 5 fantasy must.
Yeah, look, you said that you think the best part about him is the team he's on. I disagree with that.
Yeah,
and that's just my opinion. Like I said, I went through the whole spiel. I was high on him before. I'm high on him now. I think the best part about him is his talent and his fit with the team. You're right in a sense.
And you have the claim where you acknowledge the talent before, and I didn't deny the talent. I just acknowledged
you had other guys ahead, which is totally fair.
There was exactly
totally fair.
But you have that claim in saying that he had the talent before and the team lined up. So for you, it was just boom, match made in heaven.
Yeah, it worked out for me. Yeah, absolutely. So at the end of the day, look, maybe I'm a little high on him, but at the end of the day, I don't see how he falls out of the top 10. You said tier 2. Yeah, if he ends up being running back 10 on the year, that's his absolute floor in my opinion. I really just don't see, aside from injury, I don't see how in a PPR league he could be anywhere lower than the floor. And by the way, this is based on PPR redraft leagues.